Muy buenas chicos, ¿qué tal? Estamos de vuelta con Kingdom Come Deliverance y... Vamos a ver la intro de nuevo, voy a iniciar el juego porque el otro día hicimos el episodio 0, el de... No era la intención, pero al final tuvo su propósito, era conseguir el logro de morirse en la cárcel al principio del juego. Vamos a ver la intro.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Vamos a ello. Vale, nueva partida. Línea de juego 6 está limpia, así que vamos a ir a la línea de juego 7. A ver si nos da algo más de suerte, modo extremo. Igual que muchos otros, tu destino no era vivir una larga vida. Abandonaste este mundo antes incluso del bautismo y tu madre, exhausta por el parto, te siguió poco después. Tu padre os enterró a ambos bajo un sauce llorón. Ese nos salió el otro día. Vale, vamos a poner pesadillas, claustrofobia, hemofilia, zopenco. Inglés cabeza hueca, pero me hace gracia que se llame zopenco aquí. Tuberculosis. Ah, no era asma, era tuberculosis. Convulsiones, una tenia, una solitaria, sonámbulo y huesos de cristal. Continuar. Dejaremos de nuevo esta intro, ¿no? Voy a hacer una cosa aquí, un segundo. No he arreglado nada. Que había fallecido durante el mandato del emperador Carlos IV, a los hijos Wenceslao el Indolente en el trono de Bohemia. El jade del rey enfureció a la nobleza, así como su medio hermano, el rey Segismundo de Hungría, que decidió tomar las medidas drásticas para restaurar la orden en el Imperio. El orden, perdón. Lo siento si me veis mirar mucho hacia allá, es que no estoy acostumbrado a grabar con dos pantallas y se me van los ojos a verme y ver si se está viendo todo bien y tal. Así que os pido disculpas por adelantado y vamos a ver esta preciosa intro. Os dejo.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
En inglés dice otra cosa, no dice zángano sin sangre.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Esa es la mirada de un hombre enamorado.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you son of a bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. The breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry.
Oh,
How many
Henry.
times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
You rogue. A ver, vamos a ello.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Voy a poner otra vez todos los puntos en diálogo,
Nothing much.
porque va a ser
Me and the
más
lads were
difícil
just
de
having a
leer
chat
que el
in the
resto.
tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Diálogo
You
de
think
nuevo.
he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so.
La gracia es que no.
Don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Vale. Mis amigos han estado aquí.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning.
Vaya por
They
Dios.
shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Uh,
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Tengo
can I
hambre.
get something to eat?
No me interesa
I left some breakfast on
sermón.
the table. Help yourself.
Puede mangar toda la
Can I
comida de
get
la casa.
something
Uy,
to
perdón.
I left some breakfast on...
Vale.
Is
Padre está enfadado.
for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Vale, vamos a mangar la casa entera. Contra. Manzana. Manzana. Voy a sentarme aquí un segundo para ver si pillo la manzana, por favor. No se puede hacer sentado. Bro, me vacilas. Panecillo. Ay, de todo esto me olvidé el otro día. No me acordaba de esto. Sopa de lentejas. Manzana. Panecillo. Manzana. Los saquitos estos son algo fijo. Manzana. Pues no son nada. Vale. Queso. Queso. Vamos a ver lo que nos rellena el este. Saciedad, 40. Vale. Vamos a ver lo que nos rellena el pote. Nos rellena 5. Ok, comida. Vamos a ver si nos embutimos. Comer, 47, 49. Panecillo, recarga, no lo pone. Edición 7. 56. Queso, recarga 10. Sopa de lentejas, recarga 8. Panecillo, recarga 7. Manzana. 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 Y queso. Y saciedad 99. Energía 90. Putada, porque... Vale, vamos a tomarlo todo. Clavos para Teresa, lo que nos va a permitir pillar ahora es... Nos va a adelantar una parte del tutorial, digamos. Vamos a mangarlo todo. A gustar lo vendemos. Ya visteis que se pueden sacar unos buenos dineros aquí al principio. Bla, buenos dineros no es nada, pero es un pequeño empujón para cuando estás empezando el juego. Dios, cuántas manzanas, madre de Dios. Forzar cerradura es fácil. Bueno, luego forzaré la cerradura de mi propia casa. Pan, no sé qué. Esto está sin abrir. Oh, ostras, y esto está sin abrir. Ah, no, claro, está tapado porque está vacío, ¿verdad? Vale. Tutorial. Easy skip. Vale. Vamos a hablar con padre.
At least you're up. That's a start.
Sí.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
That'll be
Well,
fun.
you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
LOL. Vale. Ahora con Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Quiero dinero.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the
Págame.
axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Ya se me pone chulo. Al menos pagar las
I know
herramientas.
you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water.
At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
¿Cómo dices? ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! Me rindo, me rindo, me rindo, me rindo.
You win. I surrender.
Tendré suerte antes o después. ¡No!
Your mind?
Ah, curva. Enough.
Ha dicho curva. Es checo.
Leave me be.
Vale, si ahora no funciona. Vale, me voy a pirar.
me bloody mad?
Ah, shit.
Me piro. Hasta luego. Y luego ya me enfrentaré a él de otra forma. Para eso están mis colegas. Mercaderes. A ver, verdulera.
God bless. What can I help you with?
Vale. Hablemos de negocios. Te quiero vender cebollas. Todas. Coles. Todas. No. Remolachas, sí. Zanahoria. También. Y manzana, ¿cuántas tengo? 46. Vamos a venderle la mitad. Exactamente 10 groschen. Vale. Vamos a regatear. Porque me ayuda a subir el nivel
Can
de
we do something about the price?
speech, de diálogo.
Naturally.
Vale. Quiero que me des 11.
Since it's you.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Ah. Venga, va.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Looks good. Handy implements and machines of every kind.
Voy a rapiñarle el carbón a este.
Good day.
Eran 10 de carbón, creo, así que vamos a poner 10. O sea, mirar la cesta y regatear.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Right. Poner 6. A ver qué dice.
Is this enough?
Yo que 6,5 me conformo. 6,4, a ver si me lo acepta. Vale, perfecto. Vale. Vamos a hablar con este güey.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want
Esas
to
palabras
live
me han
and see the
envejecido bien.
world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Vamos.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Jugar a los dados. Soy muy malo. Soy muy malo de momento. Pero le puedo sacar algo de dinero al apostador, ¿eh? ¿Puedo hablar con él?
Greetings. Good luck then.
Estoy haciendo tiempo porque el tío tarda en llegar al sitio la leche de tiempo. No, hombre. No, hombre, no quiero hablar con Bianca, no quiero hablar con Bianca. Ah.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsche spouting shit. What?
and women.
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
Vale.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
Hay que decirles que sí. Porque si no me ayudan con otras cosas.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Tudesco. Te puedes lavar aquí. No me acordaba de eso. Ortiga, con las manos.
I'm glad you came.
Ortiga es muy útil para recetas de... ¿Cómo se dice? De pócimas y pociones y cosas por el estilo. Así que... Cardo. Todo con las manos desnudas, total. Henry está cheto. Vale, voy a esperar aquí un segundo. Voy a pillar un par de dientes de león. Estos sirven para hacer la pócima de diente de... Poción de diente de león o algo así. ¿Cómo se llama? No tengo una en el inventario. Alcanzó un nuevo nivel, herboristería. Qué fácil es levelear. De momento, chaval. De momento, preparaos. Diente de león. Y por este tipo de cosas he estado leveleando 30 y pico horas en el otro guardado. Lo más probable es que ahora lo deje. Epa, estas son muy importantes también. Y luego deje el leveleo por ahí. En plan, usemos el guardado de las 30 y pico horas para el modo historia. Y luego me guarde yo este para los logros. Y para los logros pues necesitaré jugar con mucha calma. Entre otras cosas, no puedes matar a nadie en uno de los logros. Tienes que pasarte el juego sin matar a ninguna persona. Los malos también cuentan. Y eso es muy toca narices. 24 minutos. Perdón por recoger las plantas ahora. Vamos a ello. Me he hecho daño. O sea, espérate. No me he hecho daño. Bien. Matthew.
So are we doing this or not?
¿Vas a hacerlo o no?
We have to check that the coast is clear.
What? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is.
Qué bruto.
Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Puede ser.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the Pope too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Valeriana. Que la he visto y he dicho... Grogas. Valeriana. Reputación perdida. Bueno, pasan qué cosas.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Vamos a darnos de piñas probablemente. Cada uno se enganche con el suyo. Patada. Puñetazo. Patada. Patada. Pero a ver, Fritz, por favor. A ver, Zbigniew.
Damn, let's go.
Run, you coward!
Me encanta que vimos del alguacil, pero el guardia de aquí no nos dice nada.
Welcome, Henry.
Bienvenido. Tengo un trayazo en la cabeza, pero no estoy sangrando, así que... De chill. Este hombre tiene un sombrero, se lo mangaría, si supiera. Me encanta que en el vídeo anterior noqueamos a Kunish a la primera y ahora no hemos sido capaces.
God be with you, Henry.
Pleasure as always.
¿Una sandía? LOL, no sabía que había sandías en este juego. Con cebollas sí. La mitad de estas cosas las he vendido yo. Pero sandía... LOL.
What are you so pleased about all of a sudden?
A ver si este me da unas lockpicks. Aquí no es. Buenas. Pero ¿por qué siempre...? ¿Por qué ahora no soy capaz de noquearlo? Yo te digo, lo noqueé a la primera. No quiero que os peguéis con él.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot. God save you, Henry.
¿Cómo que God save you?
What the...
Ah, que nadie me va a ayudar. Que no lo hablé con ellos antes. Muy bien. Bueno, pues el truco va a ser...
Have you lost something?
Subido nivel de sigilo. ¡Ole! Tú no has visto nada, Matías. Bien. Matías, pírate. Me cago en tu estampa. Matías, lárgate.
Do you need help?
That was the last straw.
Ah, shit.
No, robar no. Bien. Y que el guardia no me vea, por Dios. Vale, pringao. Vale, ahora podría abrirlo. Podría utilizar el forzar cerraduras, pero no tengo la ganzúa. Así que vamos a mangarle del pote. Quiero buscar a Fritz para ver si me deja la ganzúa.
God save.
Estos no han podido desaparecer. Se fueron por aquí, por detrás del pueblo. Aún da leche. Bueno, pues lo vamos a desbloquear a las buenas y ya está. No vamos a matar los pollos. No, vamos a pillar la cerveza, que es lo único que nos queda, yo creo. Gavilanes en el castillo y comprar cerveza en la taberna. Vale. ¡Ah, y la esgrima! Es verdad. Vamos a la esgrima. Es por aquí arriba. Dios. Vale. 34 minutos de vídeo. Perfecto. Cuando termine esta parte, vamos a por la cerveza y los gavilanes. Cortar el vídeo e iremos al siguiente. Tú, pelete conmigo.
So, can we get started?
Podemos.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Dudo que me hayas enseñado mucha cosa.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Vamos a ver.
Fine. Good. Nice. Good. Once again, good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. Again. Nice. Fine. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good.
Vale, hay que dejarlo descansar.
All right.
Vale.
Fine.
Perfecto. De chill, como tutorial está bien.
All right. That's enough.
¿Cómo? Cansado,
I don't know about
dice.
you, but I'm tired of thirsty.
Será, mamón.
Remember, though.
Vale. Ahora voy a por los gavilanes. Salvia. Y luego por la cerveza. De chill. De chill. Y luego me queda lo de los clavos para Teresa. Jolín, me fastidia lo de no haber pillado la ganzúa. Alguacil. A ver. Yaroslav.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
No veas ese chivato, venga.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
¿Puedo volver a hablar con ellos?
God be with
Vamos a subir el speech. Vamos a
God
quejarnos
save,
de...
lads. Same to you. What's new?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day I'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Literalmente dije saludos. Yannick y Yaroslav. No son de Huelva, la verdad. Está bastante claro. Por la cerveza. A ver si mi moza me da una buena cerveza. Chico, realmente tienes muy poco aguante.
God be with you, Henry.
Es Bianca. Carbonero.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now. If it's charcoal.
Vale. ¿Hay comida de la que pueda mangar por aquí? Podría robar como una marrana, pero voy a pasar de ella. ¡Epa! Hola, Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Tú, evidentemente.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Una jarra para padre.
I need ale for father.
A picture as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
But of course. La banda sonora de este juego es maravillosa.
Thanks.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin rub against wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Bueno, el Schnapps Redentor es
May the Lord watch
el
over
sistema de
you.
guardado de este juego. Te lo bebes, es un licor. El Schnapps es un tipo de licor.
Look
Y
at
guardas
you,
partida.
lover boy.
Vamos a hacer esto para subir el diálogo.
Don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Vale. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevamos? 40 minutos. Vale. Vamos a terminarlo aquí. En plan, allí a las puertas del castillo. Para el vídeo de hoy. Y voy a seguir grabando ahora porque estoy en un buen momento. Voy a grabar igual un episodio más. Y luego cortaré. Admiréis el castillo. Bueno, chicos, like, comentad, suscribiros, compartid y nos vemos en la próxima. Estoy deseando continuar con este juego.